Right, we're pretty much all in this position now, but as someone who's been doing this for 18 months with 3 small kids at home and a very understanding wife, here's some tips for better working at home. Do something that isn't work related first. If you're working out, you probably stretch and warm up first. I know you don't, but you should. The thing is, if you don't, you're probably not going to perform your best and you might get hurt and you'll be sore for days. The same is true for work. Start your day warming up and make it a non-work thing. For me, it's walking our dog for 20 minutes. Physically distant from other people, of course. So go for a walk, listen to a podcast or exercise. And no, email does not count. Number 2, chunk your time. One of the great things about remote work is that you don't have to show up at 8 a.m. and stay till 5 p.m. And also one of the worst things about remote work is that you don't have to show up at 8 a.m. and stay till 5 p.m. So many distractions competing for your time. So block your time and give each block of time a purpose. Email, writing, research, meetings, that sort of thing. This makes it easier for you to control your flow of work and make sure you're able to handle interruptions when they come and get back on task when you engage again. Number 3, turn off your notifications. Nothing kills work like incoming notifications. Probably toddlers maybe, but yes, notifications. Turn them off. Toddlers? No, notifications. And then set a reminder to check your emails 3 times a day. Start of the day, just before lunch, and once more just before you finish your scheduled working day. Don't get sucked into the email vortex that kills so many hours for even the most productive of remote workers. Number 4, create your place. Even if you like to mix it up and work in different places, you can't. In these times of physical distancing, you're at home and you'll need a workspace where you can hunker down a suitable distance away from others to try to get things done. I know it's hard. Start creating this now if you can. Just don't take all day about it. Number 5, get out in the world when you can and do it safely. It's important for your own state of mind to realize that self-isolation and staying at home doesn't mean complete and utter lockdown. Change your focus literally as well as figuratively. Use your eyes to look into the distance every now and again rather than staring at sheets of paper or screens close to your eyes all day. Get up and move around in between your chunks of allocated work time and go for a walk safely where you can in the outside environment and yet still stay that appropriate distance away from others. All this will help you to be more productive and also feel more balanced. Number 6, shut the door. I found that this is one of the hardest things about staying at home and working. Sometimes I have to say no to the people I love. There are times when I definitely have to get work done. So take time to create the expectation that when you're working, you're not going to be available for piggyback rides or gaming sessions with your kids. My family knows that when the door is shut, it's work time. And work with your partner, housemates, other adults on this too. Make it like you've left and gone to work elsewhere, even though you can't. Knowing that you'll be home at the end of the day, even though you're already here. And there'll be plenty of time for piggybacks soon. Okay, number 7 is dress for work. Yes, you could work in your pajamas, but if you change and put work clothes on, you're much more likely to make the mental shift into work mode and then stick in a work mode structure. Staying in your slouching around Netflix clothes makes it all too easy to blur the lines and suddenly you're cleaning parts of the house you never knew needed cleaning, doing those piggyback rides, or making that cold brew coffee you've always thought would be amazing. Your attitude goes with the clothes. Number 8, know when your day is going to end. It's tempting to let your structure slip and end up working far longer into the day than you intended to. And if this continues, it's not likely to be particularly good for you or for those around you. From all those times you've crammed for exams, you know that you're far more likely to be productive when you know your time is limited. Make that work for you. Set a time to finish working and stick to it. And finally, remote working can be really lonely, which is weird because you're at home and there's loads of other people about. But you know what I mean. Work is different. Tell someone about your day, what you're working on and what you got done. It's also more likely that you'll get stuff done if you know someone's going to ask you about what you did. Good luck. This is a super serious situation that we're in, staying at home to break the chain. But I'm confident you've got this. Just reduce your expectations down by about 50% and you'll be fine.